Hey guys, JadeArrow here, again, with 1v1 higher ranked game between, in the yellow, playing as the Magyars, T90Official, and his opponent playing as the blue Berbers, Rayne. T90, we've seen him before, past couple videos, and this time he's got a new opponent, so we'll see how he does against Rayne. Rayne is, you can see his rating is 20k, so he's a very good player. Not as well known as some people, but he's very good. And this matchup, it's Magyars and Berbers, both of the two of the newer civs, newer than most, and that means that I'm not quite familiar with them. Berbers, they do get good cavalry, they get discounted knights, or all stable units in Castle Age. So, we might see scouts from Rayne into knights, Castle Age. Magyars for T90. Probably also going to see scouts from him. Magyars do get good scouts, so I can't quite remember what the bonuses are for them at the moment. Okay, so yeah, they cost less. So scouts probably going to be for both players. And Magyars also have the bonus of being able to kill wolves in one strike. That's a really weird bonus, but whatever. It's usually good on, say, Gold Rush, or maybe if we ever see a Wolf Nothing map. For those of you who are familiar with that, it's basically a map on T90's stream. This player right here. One of the maps on his stream, it's basically forest nothing with a whole bunch of wolves everywhere. So it could be good on that map, but you almost never see that map. So most often, that bonus is the most useful in a Gold Rush map. I don't really know what else to say about these civilizations, honestly, because I'm not as familiar with them. I hardly play as either of them. I really like the older civilizations. They just seem more fun to play as. With a few exceptions. Some of the newer civs that I really like are like the Vietnamese, the Ethiopians. Those are some of the civs that I really like that are the newer ones. My favorite civs in the game, I really like the Mayans. The Eagle Warrior's one of my favorite units. And, oh, that boar ran back. Oh, he saved it, though. Okay, nice from Rayne. He was able to save that boar from running back. But Mayans, I love. I love the Eagle Warriors for them. Along with Plumed Archers are really fun. Obsidian Arrows is such a fun technology to goof around with. And I also really like playing the Britons. Having extra range on your archers is just obnoxious to fight against. So I really hate playing against the Britons. Not sure what other civs I really like playing as. Ethiopians is one of my favorite civilizations. Showtail Warrior is so much fun. One of my favorite strategies is just to get a good group of Showtails, run into the enemy base, and take out their town center and run away. It's really dumb, but it's so much fun to do, even though it doesn't really work all that much. Feudal Age for T90 coming in a bit earlier than for Rayne. However, Rayne does have a couple extra villagers because of that. And this build is definitely a scout build for T90. Rayne, probably the same thing for him. He's actually gone with the mighty cam. And it could be to get the Bloodlines upgrade. It could also be to get the Man-at-Arms upgrade.
Yeah.
But Bloodlines would be really nice for him. I can't tell you how many times I've clicked Bloodlines and forgot that it cost gold. Not so much now, because I realized that. Yeah, call me a noob, whatever. I'm sorry. I can't remember every little thing about this game. Even though I should probably remember something like that. This is not helping my cause. Yeah, we'll see Man-at-Arms from Rayne. And then probably going to see Scouts from him with this build that he has. Stable going up for T90. He's walling off. And he kind of does have an awkward map to wall. It's very open. He's kind of forced to wall out his minerals. But he'll wall off the essentials that he needs. His minerals aren't going to be that important. Just because going with Scouts, you don't need gold or stone for that. So he's just walling off what he needs and nothing more. Going to be coming out with a couple spears. He's just got the one for now. And going to be coming out with Scouts as soon as he gets that house up. And Rayne is actually going to put down an archery range instead. And it's fine for him. He's going to need quite a few archers to favorably engage against the Scouts, but archery range is just fine for Rayne. And then might see a stable later on to go with Knights in Castle, or could just stick with Crossbow in Castle. Who really knows? These Scouts are going to pop out there for T90. They're going to kill these Man-at-Arms. Easy peasy, no problem. Already have 6 attack. And Magyars get free forging, right? Isn't it called forging? Yeah, forging. They also get the other upgrades for free as well. So that's really nice. And that's also kind of why you go with Scouts. You get the free attack. You don't get free fletching, so going with archers doesn't really make any sense. And going with a lot of Man-at-Arms is easily countered by archers, so you kind of won't go for that. Man-at-Arms also have less speed. You can't run around as much as these Scouts. So, Scouts are just easier to maneuver. You can hit a lot of places at once. They're a strong unit, and you get free attacks for them. So, Scouts for the Magyars is what you'll almost always see. Double archery range now coming down for Rayne. He's definitely committed to the archers and spearmen. And he's actually got quite a few spearmen now. He's got a couple up by his berries, got a couple down by his gold. Probably going to send another one over by his wood line. But T90 could actually engage here with the Scouts and kill the spearmen. Not the best idea. He would take a whole lot of damage, lose a couple Scouts. And Rayne getting a free hit there. Taking off almost half of that Scout HP. T90 also has that one really weak Scout, 3 HP. Not going to be too much of a problem. And he's decided not to create any more Scouts for the time being. And instead just making villagers. Blacksmith, archery range going up. Probably going to come out with a few Scurbs to take out the archers from Rayne. He's trying to break in on this side. Not going to amount to anything. But there's really not a whole lot else he can do with his Scouts. So may as well idle a villager, have him use wood to repair the palisades. He's got a couple of villagers out there. Now he needs to run away for the spearmen get there, and now he could actually just loop around and hit the wood line. Would be pretty nice for him. And now getting fletching, wheelbarrow, gonna start creating some skirms. He's got a couple out for now. And he's just running past this army from Rayne. Which is kind of unfortunate. But a few villagers on gold now. He can just use that to get up to Castle Age. However, he has been forced away from that, and he's getting padded archer armor now. Once he gets that, he could probably engage this army and be just fine. Other than that, he's probably can just use the resources he has to make enough army to fight off this army. However, he's fighting uphill, which is obviously not ideal, but now he can engage this army with padded archer armor, and you can probably kill it with the army he has. He focuses the spears with the skirms, then his scouts can run in and take out the archers along with his skirms. So even though he's fighting uphill, probably still take out this army, microing his skirms quite nicely. Scouts, on the other hand, lost 2 of them, and he's picked off 1 or 2 of those scouts, or archers, and now the spears have gone down, so now Rayne's forced to run. T90 now selling resources, he's going up to Castle Age. Rayne, probably close to doing the same, just needs some more food, and a little more gold, and he'll be going up to Castle Age as well. And T90 clicking up now, and could get Elite Skirm, could go for Light Cav, would also be nice to go for. And Crossbow from Rayne, and he doesn't have a stable out yet, so probably not thinking of going with Knights. Just put a tower up on that gold to defend, which means if he wants to build more town centers at Castle Age, he's going to need to collect more stone. Scale barding now coming in, so these knights are going to have more armor. And Rayne could find himself trapped here if he goes any further in here. And then turning back around with his skirms and going to fight here on this hill. Rayne's having to run away, and he could find himself trapped here. He's kind of going to have to run into that corner. But he's fighting whenever he can, losing an archer. Now he's just got too many skirms to fight. And he's chasing him away. Both players trying to micro. But Rayne is just forced to run for now. He can't really do anything. Bloodline's now coming in for T90. Castle Age gonna hit. And Rayne now advancing to Castle Age. And once Castle Age comes in, 90Official probably gonna get Elite Skirm. Could also see Light Cav from him. Magyars gonna come in. Yeah, there it is. And he's built another stable. So, definitely probably going to be going for Light Cav would be good. Knights would be good for him. But he's going to fight this off now. Ballistics would probably be nice because these archers are just getting away. But for now, he's just content with Elite Skirm. And once Rayne hits Castle Age, probably going to get Crossbow. He's coming out with Scale Barding. And now he's put down the double stable. So he's going to be going with Knights as well. Being cheaper, he can afford to do that with slightly less economy. However, he is 1 villa ahead for now. But that's probably going to even out very quickly. These archers coming forward with a counterattack, which T90 hasn't seen yet. There we go, he's now in his town center. However, he's going to lose at least 1 villager here. And probably could lose 2 or 3 of them. For now, only losing the 1. He's going to lose the second one. And these knights coming in now. He needs to surround these archers. Yeah, there we go. He's running forward now. He's up here with his skirms. Just got his scouts here for now. And crossbow coming out, knights are coming out. And now, T90 has to kind of just stay back for now. Can't really afford to run in with his skirms and risk fighting against these knights. Siege Workshop going up for Rayne. So he's going to be coming out with Mangonel to attack those skirms as well. And knights, crossbow, Mangonel. It's kind of going to come down to micro here. And T90 running forward with more skirms, going to have more knights on the way. And now he's putting a mining camp on stone. I might want to come out with another town center. I don't see where he used his stone on. He's only got the one town center. Huh. I don't know. But for now, he's just kind of running away. And Rayne's got his mangonels out, stopped making crossbow for now, and is instead focused on making these knights. Which he doesn't really need any more crossbow than that. Crossbow are just going to kind of be there to attack the knights, and he can fight with his own knights against these knights. His knights can kill the skirms, his mangonels can kill the skirms. And it's really going to come down to micro. He sent his knights forward to counterattack. And there's not really anywhere you can go with that. He's going to have to run through 2 town centers to do much damage. But he's going to attack this gold line. Could kill a couple of villagers here. He's got 1. And oh, the pathing. Oh, he's killed 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. And yeah, T90's laughing about that pathing too. But that's not good, to say the least. However, despite that, he still has the ability by 1. I don't know how he managed that, but that's impressive. Rayne's run back with his crossbow. Just decided to see how effective that counterattack would be. It actually worked out quite nicely. And T90 now getting chain barding, which means he's going to be up in attack and defensive upgrades. And he's cut off the retreat path of those knights, doing so much damage to those for free. And I don't think he's going to kill any of them, but he's definitely going to bring them down to low HP. And now he's run forward. Rayne still has more knights, though. He's got definite military lead. The cheaper knights are really helping him out here. Gotta put a town center on that forward gold, just to keep it protected. And he's also getting stone, so he probably wants to build a castle and create camel archers. Fight here on the center is not good for T90. He needs to run. He doesn't have the knight numbers. His skirms are focusing on the knights, so they're going to do so little damage to those. He's going to need to run, and he could end up losing everything here. He's coming forward with more knights, creating more back at home, but he's going to lose all of his skirms here, and at this point, he's in a bit of trouble. He needs to transition into something else. Maybe knights and mangonels could work for him. I don't know what he's gonna plan on doing right now. He's just gonna come out with more knights and see what he can do. And you're gonna put down more stables, gonna put down a monastery, but he's kind of just defending now. And Rayne back at home, just keeping on top of his economy. He only has 2 town centers, however. Okay, no, there's the 3rd one. This fight, T90's gonna lose his knights, but he did kill quite a few of Rayne's knights. Rayne did have some low HP knights there, and he still does have a few on less than 10 HP. But he lost most of his army there. And he's coming out with even more knights from all of these stables. He's not creating anything, he's just creating more knights. No more skirms for him, he doesn't really need to. But he's forced away from that gold. And where's his other gold? Okay, he's just now going to it. And gonna wall off that side. And he's lost his blacksmith. I don't think he has another one. No, he doesn't have another blacksmith. But he's over on this stone. He's at, I think, 3 town centers. No, he's actually at 4 town centers. Wow. So he's put more into his economy. But Vil count is even. However, T90's about 30 military behind. Camels now coming out for Rayne. Great choice to counter these knights. Now getting Bodkin Arrow for his crossbow. And I think T90 at this point needs a good mangonel shot and a couple conversions to turn this around. He's gonna get a conversion for free on this knight though. A small victory. And what is he doing with these knights? Does he get a counterattack or is he gonna try and surround? Ray's gonna build a castle on this hill. And this could end the game here. T90's lost control of that gold. He's going to lose that town center eventually. He's forced back to this gold. And I think T90 was trying to go for a counterattack, but as soon as he saw that castle, he's going to run back with his knights. Rayne can just cut him off with the camels. And this could be the end for T90. He's coming out with this mangonel. If he can get a good shot on those crossbow, then he might be able to do something. And that was a good shot on those crossbow. He's going to lose his mangonel now. And crossbow, there's still quite a few of them left alive. Siege workshop going up now for Rayne. And T90 coming out with another mangonel. A few more knights. He lost all of his knights there. And I don't know where the rest of his army went. I think that was all he had. Rayne is now running back with his army. I think all he wanted was to get that castle up, which that is a really good spot for it. It's on the hill. It's denied the gold. He's pushed T90 away from this area. Can now siege that town center. Here's T90's army. T90's going for a counterattack here. Don't know how effective that will be with these camels here, and Rayne's got his army over here. He hasn't killed any villagers yet. He's gonna kill one. Could kill a couple more, idling a few in there. He's still behind in military. He does have the Vil lead, but he is behind in military, and it's not the best of positions for him, and he's gonna call the GG right there. And there wasn't a whole lot he could do in that instance. This hill kind of killed it for him, really. But he didn't play too bad. And both of these players played really nicely. But that was a good game. And Rayne pulled out the victory there. And I guess they're going to play one more, so we'll see if T90 can tie up the score. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate every single one of you amazing people. And I will see you all in the next video.